everybody, welcome back to some more of the Nuzlocke. It has been 1 day and a few hours. I just had to do a whole bunch of technical stuff. You doing technical stuff is fascinating? That's a lie. Where we last left off, we were fighting a bunch of trainers here in Silph Co to level up the team a little bit. Level up the team in a way where there's still danger, you know? Right now our team is all about the same level as some of these trainers, sometimes a little bit lower than some of the trainers. Is this song too loud all of a sudden? No, it still looks okay on the graph. Okay. I think I just want to fight more trainers in here. We're trying to get some levels on Pokemon that need levels. Because there's just no way I could beat the rival right now. I don't believe it. A little loud? Now, I know it won't be too loud for the uploaded version, because I'm louder in that, because it's been post-processed. However, I'd quite like it to sound good while I'm live as well. I threw together a new music playlist between streams. This was something I pretty quickly threw together of 16 songs on shuffle from different video games. Some of it's stock music, some of it's video game music. I could probably put more on the list as well, but it's a lot more songs than on the other playlist, and it's on shuffle. So you're not gonna hear as many repeats. I guess I keep Kevin. Man, I miss having Hypno on my team. It was nice having that tanky psychic type that I could headbutt with, you know? Not really sure, but it looks fun and something you'd like. What's that in response to, sorry?
Bet I can smash that.
When you finally do Stadium 2, whenever you're ready to, I highly recommend getting Crystal to get the Extreme Speed Dratini. Extreme Speed Dragonite is great. Probably would be great, wouldn't it? How does that work again? I do know how I can get the emulator to play nice with ROM. So I could do that with Crystal. Like, I know how to do that. Okay, Feather Dance could save me. I actually think I want to get rid of Wing Attack, and I can use Quick Fly as my new thing, because Quick Attack seems like it would have some real utility, you know? Do you have a favorite Pokemon villain team? Not particularly. I don't think so. Did Hypno die? No, it's just in the PC. All right, let's switch some stuff. There we go. Do I have... Oh, I still have Thorium open. That doesn't need to be open. There we go. Do you have any obscure Let's Plays that you recommend after this live show? Oh, well, okay. Have you already seen a bunch? Because I might just repeat a bunch. But I can definitely find you some, because I love when people ask me like, hey, what Let's Play should I watch next? Because the obscure one that I usually bring up, that people end up really loving, is Kirby Air Ride City Trial. Just me and my friends 100%ing that. Deadly Premonition's one of the best Let's Plays I did. I don't think that one's obscure, though. I feel like oh, I already fought that guy. I feel like I talk about Deadly Premonition so much, you know? It's my favorite video game. I think if you answer the question in the Dragon's Den in a certain way, you get the gift Dratini will know Extreme Speed. Yeah, I don't remember how that works. You're probably right. Broforce and Mario 3. Oh yeah, Super Mario Brothers 3. That's one that not many people watched that was really good. Lethal Company vids are fun. Yeah, but that's not a Let's Play. That's just some streams I did. Very different vibe. 007 GoldenEye for N64. Great as well, thank you. Those were streams though. It's not quite the same as my Let's Plays. The streams and the Let's Plays have a bit of a different feel to them. Especially if it's a Let's Play with my friends. I would say my Mario Party videos, those are fan favorites that have more of the Let's Play feel. Follow 1, Let's Play, very good as well. Yeah, but like, if we're talking about like the good one, which was the stream through of it, you know, I don't really count my stream throughs as Let's Plays. Ooh, yeah, I'm not committing to that. I don't count my stream throughs as Let's Plays. It's not that I'm not kind of Let's Playing, it's that they feel different from my locally recorded Let's Plays. They don't have the exact same appeal. If you like one, you'll probably like the other, but you probably prefer one to the other. Are you planning on doing another Nuzlocke? Yes. Yeah, GoldenEye's so fun. I've been replaying that game recently just on my own time. Least favorite Let's Play you've done? Oh, I have no idea. Who picks least favorites? I don't get it. Getting caught up on Deus Ex would be a good watch. Yeah, the Deus Ex Let's Play is really fun. It's not done yet, but I have a bunch of it recorded and I just need to edit it. It's just been so hard to find the time. Terraria? Oh yeah, the Terraria Let's Plays have been fun. Especially once they became multiplayer. They got a lot better once the multiplayer started. Rewatching LA Noire, I mean, that's one of the best ones we ever did. The LA Noire Let's Play was very good time. Do you plan on catching any of the birds this run? We got a bird on our team. We got Big Man Kev. KOTOR seemed miserable to play and film. I mean, it's a very fun video game. It's just, it was buggy as hell and it blue screened me. I was sick of it blue screening me. Back in the day when I played the game on my own, it never blue screened me and I had a great time with it. You had a good time with Fallout 4 very hard playthrough. That was fun. It was on the original survival mode before survival got changed to be how it is. Back when survival was just a very hard mode, essentially. Yes, the Duck Dynasty Let's Play is hilarious. I didn't know anything about Duck Dynasty going in, neither did my co-host. We had a very fun time with it. Like, you would think it would just be some garbage shovelware game, you know? Because it's like an AMC tie-in TV show game. But it was actually pretty well made. It was pretty fun. It was really goofy and really stupid, but it was fun. Yes, the Hitman Let's Plays are all great. I'm really proud of the Blood Money one. Not the ancient one, the newer one that I did from, what is that now, like 5 years old? Not the one I did like 15 years ago. Just because I played like an unhealthy amount of Blood Money in high school, and so I got really good at the game. And I have a lot of very creative solutions to how I beat levels that I doubt anyone else does, because it's not always the most optimal. So I love showing those off. You mean the legendary birds? I don't think I'm gonna catch any legendaries. I'm sure they'd be very powerful, but like, I don't know. It's kind of like how I don't like catching legendaries in challenges, unless, like, it really fits the theme of it, I guess. Your favorite Hitman was Hitman 2 for me? That was a really good one. Was that the one where the first level is the one where the dude opens the garage door, and I point blank him in the back of the head with a pop can? Is this the playlist from the first stream? No, I made a new music playlist. It still needs work. I need to put more on it. Some of it's stock music from several different sites. Some of it is video game soundtracks. We've got 16 songs on it right now, but I would quite like to get that like over 30 and just shuffle it. I think an original rule set legends are banned. No. In the original rule set that I found, at least, no, it doesn't say anything about legends or legendaries. Just finished the Duck Dynasty playthrough yesterday. Can confirm. Frickin' hilarious. Thank you. I'm very proud of that one. That was one of the post-mortem Let's Plays, kind of like Ride to Hell Retribution. Which, like, I'm one of the only people I can think of that actually beat that game. Ride to Hell Retribution was one of those really bad games that was very trendy to do, like, a review video on how bad it is, but no one ever finished it, you know? I beat the whole game over the course of several years. Took several years because it was so bad. I think floor 9 is the one I can heal on. You gotta stop him, Jake. Yeah. I was gonna put music from that soundtrack on this, but they fucking ID claim you for using music from Red Dead Retribution. It's one of the only video games I've ever played where just random stock tracks from it will get you ID claimed. It's fucking absurd. Is there some dude down here? Yep. Not talking much. Loved your Yakuza Let's Play. It was pretty good. Thank you. Yeah, no, I don't think like anyone watched that. That was a stream through. That was like a solo stream through. So again, different feel. But I really liked that game. Fun fact, I didn't realize that the way that I was capturing that game off my PS4 at the time had a slight amount of input delay. I was using the preview monitor of the Elgato like streaming software. What I didn't realize is that I was supposed to take another HDMI cord, plug that into my monitor, and use that as a pass-through to get rid of the input. I beat the whole game of Yakuza 0 not knowing that I had like a third to a half a second of input delay. I didn't find that out until years after. Is this OST from somewhere? Oh, this song is, where was it? This is Tac Challenge, Kirby Air Ride. Sorry, who was I fighting again? It's probably a poison type. I'm so bad about that. Yeah, it was a poison type. I'm so bad about, I see the Pokemon, then I go to switch Pokemon, and then I forgot what Pokemon it was gonna be. Yeah, this song is great. The Kirby Air Ride soundtrack is very good. I really wish I had experienced share. It requires so much so many Pokemon in this game to do that. No, I don't really know anything about the new Kirby Air Ride. All I know is I asked Whatageek if it's any good, and he said it's really good. And I said, does it have City Trial? And he said, it's got City Trial. And I said, okay, I want it one day. Would you play Yakuza Like a Dragon? I haven't. I played it on my Steam Deck several years ago. I didn't beat it, but I thought it was really fun. This game has some Sega Genesis. This song has some Sega Genesis vibes to it. I love it. I grew up with the Sega Genesis. Enough of your silly games. That's so dramatic. I really need to get more levels on Shadow the Hedgehog. He's got so much potential to be the new face of the franchise. Shane Douglas. Man, that joke went places. Oh my god. No one got all of it. Sun's like fully down now. Do I still look okay on the camera? The color changed a little, but I look fine. I look like I got high blood pressure, but I don't. It's just weird lighting and weird color balance. When you played Mystery Dungeon, it was really good. My favorite Mystery Dungeon is Explorer of Time. Everyone says Explorers of Time is their favorite. Everybody. You look like MDB. That's the truth. Don't you smokescreen me, you bitch. Oh. You know what else could be the faces of our franchise? Level 3 Ratata on the PC. Heard he's a cool guy. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Was it level 3? Yeah, it was like Route 1, wasn't it? What you drinking? The big bottle is water. The cup is decaf coffee. The Park Haven dental mug, which is not even my dentist. That's my coffee. What's this song? I don't know if you're talking about the previous one or this one. This song is Big River Darts. It's from the soundtrack to Deadly Premonition. This is the song that plays when you're in the darts bar and you're playing darts. If you haven't seen my Deadly Premonition Let's Play, you should. Previous? I don't remember which one was playing previously. It was probably Racing Hearts 3, but I'm not totally sure. Or no, Girl Next Door 2? I don't know. It was an Epidemic Sound song, though, so it's like, it's one of those music libraries you buy into. Rip me, by the way. Oh, yeah, you did die. Forgot about that. If it's an idea of cooking cultivation, recommended cooking of vegetables, appetite, and health, I okay anything. Do you have that, like, copied into, like, a document somewhere in your computer so that you can copy-paste it whenever that comes up? Because if not, I don't know how any human being can remember that garbage off the top of their head. That was, there's a stock poster. There's, like, posters around the Milk Barn. The Milk Barn is, it's the corner store in Deadly Premonition. One of my favorite Let's Plays I ever did, Deadly Premonition. And it's in the produce section, there's these posters on the wall, and I think in the original version of the game, you couldn't really read them because the texture thing was like low quality. You have it memorized? That's insane. That bad loop you just heard, by the way, that's from the official soundtrack. That wasn't me. You're listening to the soundtrack that comes with the game. Anyway, there's these posters on the wall, and in the director's cut, the resolution's high enough that you can read them. And there's a poster on the wall. It's a big picture of a watermelon. And it has black text on it that is nigh illegible. And what it says, what the text on the wall says, is if it is an idea of cooking, cultivation, recommended cooking of vegetables, appetite, and health, I okay anything. If you feel like you had a stroke, we thought we did too. That's nuts. What the fuck does that mean? Oh my god. Shouted the Ghastly all the way? Hell yeah. Although, I guess you're biased. What level does Ghastly evolve? I don't remember. Man, I feel like we have been getting a lot of Magnitude 9s this playthrough. If you guys noticed that too, someone brought it up on the last stream, and ever since they brought it up, I've been paying attention to it. Like, damn, I feel like we are getting great rolls on Magnitude. Often it doesn't matter, but 21, 25, isn't our Ghastly already like our Ghastly's level 23. So it can't be 21. Yeah, it's gotta be 25. I wonder what it'll become Haunter at, or Gengar at, I mean. Ooh. One Night in Neo Kobe City from Snatcher OST. Now, I gotta remember to skip this song after like 3.5 minutes, because the song is 3.5 minutes, and for some reason, my MP3 of it is 6.5 minutes, but the other 3 minutes are just silence. I don't know why. Maybe I gotta like bring that MP3 into Adobe Audition and just trim all the silence off the end. I think I'll do that later. I think I'll forget to do that later. Can't have coffee, alcohol, tobacco, aspartame, even the smell of any of them gives you a really bad neurological headache. That sucks. I like decaf coffee. It's not that caffeinated coffee isn't nice, but it often gives me a stomachache, so I just drink decaf. I don't know if you guys have this where you live. I don't know if it's just in Canada or what, but we have a brand up here called Cafe Williams. They have a coffee called Zen, which is their decaf. It is the best decaf coffee I've ever had in my life. Usually decaf coffee, it's not quite as tasty as regular caffeinated coffee. Zen? I can't tell the difference. It's just a really good coffee. You gotta like kind of dark coffees, but still. Hey, you uploaded those YouTube shorts. Yeah, over to Instagram. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing that for a little while. My girlfriend was talking to me about it. And I feel like some people brought it up on the, oh, come on, there's a 5% miss chance. I've had a few people bring it up here and there. And I was like, you know what, now that I actually have, like, shorts from the challenges made, and quite a few of them too, and I'm planning on more regularly doing them, I probably should put them up there. Hey, I don't go on Facebook at all, but those of you who do go on Facebook, can you tell me, does Facebook have a vertical shorts or reels-like system? Should I be putting them over there too? Although I'm sure they like wouldn't make anything through monetization. The only reason I want to put like full challenges on Facebook is because I was talking to my manager. I talked about this on the pre-stream. I was talking to my manager today, and he was saying like, hey, why don't you put some of your like backlog of challenges on Facebook video? And I heard him out. He was saying, they do? Okay. I heard him out. He was saying like, you know, a lot of creators are surprised when they hear that, but believe it or not, Facebook video makes crazy money. Apparently, like, some YouTubers he works with doubled their income by just uploading their major videos to Facebook video as well as YouTube. I was like, really? Apparently just pays very well. And he's saying, like, you know, it's a very different audience over there. And yeah, I believe it. It's mostly old people looking at weird AI garbage, you know? You keep getting ads for AI girlfriends, like, on YouTube? Please tell me that's not YouTube doing that, because that's nuts. Is the chemical makeup of the Venus? That sucks. Oh, right, I gotta skip the song now. There. Ah, I love this song. Kai Highway from Goemon. What was it? Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. Great N64 game. Soundtrack of that game is so good. It's YouTube? You get them too? That's fucking nuts, man. I haven't seen a YouTube ad in like a good few years because I have YouTube Premium. Great value, by the way. Holy fuck, man, they have no standards for their ads, do they? Man, I feel like I've kind of cleared a lot of the place out. One of the 4 Rocket Brothers. I'm the 4th strongest mole, oh no. Shout out to anyone who gets that one. Heard YouTube Mobile's bad for those types of ads? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had, I've had Premium for 2 or 3 years. Will you add me to your YouTube family plan, brother? Sorry. No can do. I don't even have a YouTube family plan. Man, you'd think that like a monetized YouTuber as like an official partner, especially like a verified account over 100,000 subscribers, they'd get Premium for free or something? No. We have to pay the extortionary price just like everyone else. Is 3rd strongest not 4th strongest? I thought it was 4th. Yeah, you know what? You're probably right. It probably is 3rd. Ah. Nah. I feel like I'm like tripping over my tongue and slurring my words. I can feel jaw tightness. It's from my neck. Ah. I'm okay. Just, you know, I got my nerve problems. $1 premium for me on Student ID? Holy fuck, that's a good deal. That is crazy. Breathe, MDB? I wish I could. My nose doesn't work. If you've ever noticed why in some videos I sound incredibly nasally, and in other ones I sound maybe just a little nasally, it's because sometimes I can't breathe through my nose. And then other times I can breathe through one side of my nose. That's what my nose sounds like. It's that bad. It's only gotten worse as I got older. If you listen to videos of me when I was like 17, 18 years old, I didn't sound this nasally. My dad had this problem too. I don't remember what it was called. It's like really narrow nasal passages and like there's bones growing in there or some shit. He had a surgery done in like the 80s for it, where they just put a drill up your nose while you're awake. But he was told he had to redo the surgery once every few years, and He hated it, so he just never got it redone. Now, I heard that the surgery is different nowadays. I heard the surgery nowadays is they put like balloons up your nose and they inflate them to break your nose. So that, but I can smash that. That's what they're gonna do to my nose. I heard they break your nose with balloons or something from the inside to widen the passages, and it doesn't need to get redone over and over. But like, I don't really know. There's like bones growing in there, some shit. Scholar of our time, thank you. Dakota Casolo, thank you for the 2. Thank you for the toonie. If trades are off, it's 34 for final forms. Okay, so it's 34 then. Thank you.
Bet I can smash that.
Breathe used to be a way of saying calm down, take care of oneself. I do take care of oneself. Daily physiotherapy. Your jaw was locked, so breathing can reference calming down and relaxing. Ah. That didn't help. Yeah, it's funny you bring up being prone to nosebleeds. 37, not 34. Did I say 34? Sorry, I meant 37. Yes, I did read 37. Brain isn't working. When I was a kid, I used to get nosebleeds frequently. I don't know why. I don't anymore. I don't even remember the last time I've had a nosebleed. Ooh, my accuracy's not good. MDB never learned how to breathe. Yeah, someone put that on my wiki. My Wikipedia. Oh, I don't have a Wikipedia page anymore. I had one for like a week. There's that famous picture. Hold on, let me put the famous picture on screen for you because it's funny. Give me a second here. For video art assets, memes. This was probably a good decade ago. Someone sent this to me. Someone made a Mah-Dry-Bread page. It's got this gigantic blurb about how it meets the Wikipedia's criteria for speedy deletion, as it's about a real person and does not have credibility, and the only thing it says is MDB never learned to read. I don't know, man. I don't think that lacks credibility. That's really funny. Someone needs to put MDB never learned how to read in the trivia section of my Wikitubia page. And if they need a citation for it, link back to this VOD on YouTube. I never learned how to read. Okay, and then you get that time code. Okay, video game. Didn't know you play Yu-Gi-Oh! I did used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Not the card game. Wow, what was that one Game Boy Advance game called? Reshif of Destruction? I want to say it was something along those lines. God damn, that game was hard. I never beat it. I remember I was stuck on the Wall of China for a very long time. Tricks the foe into trading held items with the user. That's probably great and competitive. I don't think I'm gonna get any serious use out of that in a Nuzlocke. I got stuck on the Wall of China for ages, and I'm like 99% sure I did eventually beat that fight, but it's probably one or two major fights later where I got stuck and never beat it. That game was hard as balls. And the funny thing is, I heard that the game that came before it in the series was pretty easy, and that's why they made that game so hard. Definitely a chef of destruction. I heard that the game after was the game before was way too easy, and that's why they made that game way too hard. Some of the trainers, or some of the games are stupid hard. Yeah. I remember I also played, I think it was on Game Boy Advance, but I played it on emulator for this one. It was of that Dungeon Dice Monsters game that they were like, that they had in the anime. that I don't know if they ever tried to like make that a real full thing. I remember thinking it was pretty cool. Will you do a Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's Play? Maybe one of those Game Boy Advance games. I think I've seen someone beat a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game with just a burn. What? Sorry, I don't know what you mean. I don't know enough about Yu-Gi-Oh! To know what that means. I wish Dungeon Dice got more into it. Yeah, or got more to it. Yeah. I remember thinking it was kind of fun. I don't know if it was just the one Game Boy Advance game or if they made more games based on that. I have no idea. I remember it was fun, but like I probably only played like a few hours of it. Can you do a Yu-Gi-Oh! Challenge as an April Fool's and say it's a Pokemon spin-off? I'm not qualified. Like, I can't make a full run out of that. I'm not that good. Legacy of the Duelist is pretty good. I don't remember which one that was. Okay, I was reading the chat. I should have been looking at who they're switching into, so I'm just gonna switch to Shadow and then switch from there to whoever is practical. Zubat. Okay, that's not very threatening, but I don't want to get bit, so I'm switching. I gotta get levels on Gym Lead. Gym Lead? Was that his name? Gym Lead, yeah. I need to get him to level 35 and then evolve him. That's what I gotta do. There are Yu-Gi-Oh! Actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Games? Yeah. No, there's a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! Video games. Hey, Flameworks! I just noticed that was Flameworks who said that. Everyone go sub to him. I was talking about him on the last Nuzlocke stream. He did a fun video today. It was the guy I was talking about on the other stream about the FNAF fan game door video, talking about like the mechanics of the door in FNAF and how all these different fan games kind of did a different thing with it. I guess today's video was like a similar concept, wasn't it? Where you kind of took like the concept of, what was it? The sister locations, not sister locations, the FNAF world. The minigame things where you're doing like the thing where you go on your computer and you gotta like order the cups and whatever. And you're looking at mechanics like that in the fan games that did it in kind of a more interesting way. I thought that was cool. And now you're listening to Hide music. Stop making them since they have online launchers. There's a handful of older titles. Yeah, they used to make a bunch of like Game Boy Advance games, and I think that there was probably some on PlayStation as well. MDB FNAF playthrough coming tomorrow. I don't know about tomorrow. You know, I've still never played the FNAF games, despite being a fan of them since 2015 when they came out. It's funny, I remember I was talking on Dev's Discord server months ago. I'm sure I brought this up on stream before, because it's kind of funny to me. And someone was talking about FNAF lore, and then I chime in with some FNAF lore knowledge, because I'm big into FNAF lore. And they're like, what? You know about FNAF? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, aren't you too old to be into FNAF? Why is someone your age into FNAF? I'm 33 for anyone who doesn't know. My response was, because the guy saying it, I knew he was like 20. I was like, bitch, you're into FNAF because people my age made Let's Plays and theory videos on it 10 years ago when the series was new. I'm younger than Markiplier. He's like, fair enough. People my age is who got you youngins into FNAF. Man, some of these FNAF theory videos I watch nowadays, there's like, I've had so many times where I'm watching like a FNAF theory video of like newer YouTubers, and then partway through, I realize like they're like a teenager, or they're like in college or something. Dude, I watched like 5 videos from the Bones 5. He's this dude who does these crazy challenges in FNAF games. Like he legit, he took like 6 FNAF games and he beat them all at the same time, like in unison. He was playing them in unison and beat them all. That's how good. No, I stopped the evolution out of reflex because I'm so used to doing Pokemon challenges where I can't evolve them. What is wrong with me? Okay, I was watching them, and then in one of them, he is like, I was doing this while on break from college, and I'm like, oh my god, you're like a child, you're like a zygote, and you're so unbelievably talented. Dude, some of this young crop of FNAF YouTubers are like, FNAF is like built into their DNA. They grew up with this shit. I was like 20 when this stuff came out. These people now that are FNAF YouTubers, they were like 9 when this stuff came out. They were children. They grew up with this. This is like foundational stuff for them. Yeah, I was like 6 when Pokemon came out, and I've been playing it ever since. I play a lot of other things, obviously, but I also play a lot of Pokemon. I've been playing it since I was like 6. That's what FNAF is to some of these people. That's crazy. Because, like, I was an adult when FNAF came out. A young adult. Mentality of a teenager. Pretty dumb, actually. But... MDB, thoughts on Bite of 87? I feel like that's the thing people bring up when they don't know FNAF. I'm calling you out. Ooh, a PokeTuber. I disagree. I'm not qualified to be a PokeTuber. Over 6,000 videos, like less than 5% are Pokemon. Most of my playtime outside of work is not Pokemon. I don't have the knowledge of a PokeTuber. I don't have the hours of dedication of a PokeTuber. I'm not a PokeTuber. I'm just a guy who really likes Pokemon. Love Pokemon, in fact. I'll gladly use that word for it. I am not qualified to be a PokeTuber. That is stolen valor. I refuse to accept that. You wish Dungeon Dice got more to it. Yes, me too. Because I thought it was pretty fun, that little Game Boy Advance game I played. Bones 5 is insane at FNAF games. It's fucking unbelievable, dude. I found him like, probably less than a year ago. I binged so much of his stuff. Damn, he is good. He is so good. And like, he puts the work in. That guy, like, it's research, it's hours. He had to learn how to program for some of that shit. I mean, I already know he's going to college for programming. I don't know if he necessarily learned it for FNAF. He may have, I don't know. But either way, it's impressive. You'd be catching the stream of playing more Bannerlord? Dude, I haven't even played the new Bannerlord DLC yet, and I should. Because whenever I've played a spin-off of Mount & Blade that has naval combat, it's really fun. Like, did you guys ever play, like, Kirby and Blood and Sand? I think that's what it's called. It's made in the old Mount & Blade Warband engine. That's a fun one. Yu-Gi-Oh game you could do, needs absolutely no knowledge of Yu-Gi-Oh, is Falsebound Kingdom. More of a turn-based strategy game. I mean, I could always look into it. Do you watch Small Ant beat Platinum without taking any damage? No, I don't watch Small Ant, sorry. We follow each other on Twitter because he said something once in a video 6 years ago that made his whole audience jump down my throat, thinking that he was calling me out. And to this day, I still get comments just saying, Small Ant is better, Small Ant called you out. Small Ant didn't mean to call me out. He wasn't trying to shit on me. We talked about it at the time. It's okay. It sucks that some of his fans have never left it alone. But, like, we follow each other on Twitter. I don't think he hates me. I don't hate him. I think if he hated me, I would know by now. Loving moving faster over lakes, that's cool. Just watched the VOD where Searchu was playing Bannerlord. Like, from the chat? Is Sir Chu chillin' with Chu? Mah-Dry-Bread small enemies to lovers arc. We barely know each other. We barely know each other at all. We had probably one conversation ever. I wouldn't even say YouTube friend or friend of the show. We don't even know each other that well. Never seen you live, magnificent beard, my man. Thank you. It's funny you say that because just yesterday I had someone in my comment section on, I think, one of these Nuzlocke videos saying that they want to know my beard routine because I'm their beard idol, which is very nice. It's not much of a routine. It's just brush it with a boar hair brush. It's good for the skin. I comb it with like a wide tooth, a wooden comb. When I'm in the shower, I use some beard shampoo and then some beard conditioner. Because you can't just use the stuff you use for your head. It's too harsh on your face skin. You gotta remember, your beard is your face skin. Your face is very sensitive skin. I moisturize my face after every shower. I cleanse my face when I'm in the shower. I have like a little bit of like gentle cleanser. I exfoliate my face like, I exfoliate my face, like twice a week, just gently with a little silicone thing. But if we're talking like, I don't like that, I'm switching. But if we're talking like exfoliating my beard, then I guess I do that more often with the boar hair brush. After my shower, I rub in some, yes, like the animal, boar hair brush. I rub in some beard oil, and that's to moisturize the skin under and to keep the hairs healthy. Mine really thinks, oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that you're a YouTuber, Chu. Who here does YouTube videos? Tell me what you do. Maybe someone from the chat will want to go check out your stuff. Maybe you're in the same niche as someone else in the chat. Do you like D&D or D&D type games? Yes, and I appreciate that you put an and instead of an N. People who do D&D, yeah, it bugs me. I don't know why. I like Dungeons and Dragons, but like I played like AD&D, and like and I played like a little bit of like 3.5. I don't know modern D&D at all. Also, they fucked with the lore a lot. Yeah. Who could MDB? You're a cool guy. Some people really don't like me. No, I have haters. You don't get this. You don't go this long on YouTube without getting people who like legit really don't like you. Been meaning to rebrand for years, but I'll plug the second channel, Dusk Premium, where I got a bunch of Pokemon card openings at the moment. Oh, okay. I am not a card opening guy, but I know that some people in the chat probably are. My friends and I play video games and talk about their literary merits and good game design choices. Not on this channel. That's cool. What's the name of the channel? Shout out to all the hate watchers. I don't think I have many hate watchers. I think a lot of the people who hate me, they either don't watch me anymore or they were never watchers. It's one of those things of like, hey, aren't you the guy who? And they're just mixing me up. That happens. That's always frustrating to read because it's like, can you just not make vile shit up about me? Can you like if you're thinking like, hey, aren't you the guy who? And then like, it's just my display picture will look like someone else's display picture that they don't like. Someone legit got upset with me on Twitter once because they're like, why do you have a picture of Tectone for your display picture? Are you like a molester or something? My Twitter picture is a cropped picture of me from like 10 years ago. I have hair in that picture. I'm not Tectone. Oh my god. Hey, aren't you that guy who's MDB? Slander. How dare you compare me to him? You know, I think we've almost cleared the whole place out. I'm liking the trainer fights because there's more. Yeah, I think I've like cleared the place out, haven't I? Because I think I already did this whole. Yeah, I already did this whole room. Oops. Yeah, floor 1 doesn't have anything. Okay, floor 3 is like the last one that maybe. No, I fought him. Oh gosh, there really nothing. All right, and then that room you had to go through here for. Did I fight this guy? Hey! Are you that guy who's MBD? No, MBD is Michael from Vsauce with hair. We've established this earlier in this playthrough. Have you done the fighting dojo yet? No, I should. Maybe I'll go do that right after this. Hey, what level are our rivals Pokemon in Silph Co? Because I never remember the level of, like, teams off the top of my head. When you're in a Pokemon challenge, you just do the fight, you know? And then if you lose, you lose, and if you win, you win. And maybe you gotta come back stronger, maybe you don't. But you don't really need to pay that close attention to, like, the level. You're paying close attention to, like, the moves and stuff, you know? 82 is his ace. I don't think that's true. I feel like if it was 82, I'd remember that. Can I steal your comments are good for the YouTube algorithm joke for a video? Yeah, absolutely. You don't even need to ask. People do the fossil gag all the time. I call it the fossil gag. By all means, just make your own version of the fossil gag where you just like say, on my way through, something related to the game. I knew that if I didn't say, you'd all ask. Actually, now that I think about it, comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Sometimes after that, like someone will put like shoutouts to MDB on screen, or they'll say shoutouts to MDB, something like that. You can if you want to, but don't feel like you have to. If it feels like it'd play, like the joke would play better if you didn't tack that on, don't tack that on. The real ones will know you're referencing me. And if people just think you're really smart and clever and cool and awesome and stuff, and that you came with it up on your own, that's okay too. It's not like you lied. Kid B, I'm not fucking falling for this shit again. There we go, we got our evolution. Evolution is a mystery, full of change that no one sees. Sorry, stupid wrestling references. It's a good running joke. Some people hate my fucking guts for it. Oh my god. Okay, we were talking about haters I have, right? I don't have a Kiwi Farms thread, but I once saw someone on Kiwi Farms. It was a thread about, like, you know, shit talk the YouTubers you hate, right? And my name came up on it because it got sent to me. Someone on Kiwi Farms went on a big rant about how they hate me, and one of their big points was that I'm a joke thief. Do you want to know what was cited as making me a joke thief? In a video, I said, Rival Fivel, shoutouts to JRose11. Referencing him made me a joke thief, when he also references me, and we know each other, and we're on great terms. Oh my god, people. That is so stupid. You literally credited him. I know. My first ever Pokemon challenge, I credited him. And you know what J-Rose credits me for? Getting him back into doing Pokemon challenges. Oh, misclick. Getting him back into doing Pokemon challenges. He told me when I went to his stream once, the reason he came back to doing Pokemon challenges after his first few was he saw me doing them. And he's like, damn, I shouldn't have stopped. And then he kept doing them again. And he's fucking doing great. Proud of him. He works hard. He deserves all the success he's gotten. You two should collab together? Well, go message him and tell him, hey, I would love if you did a collab with Mah-Dry-Bread. Tell him that. And if he wants to, then yeah. Oh yeah, Kiwi Farms is a cesspool. I have several friends who have threads on that website where it's just like a bunch of weird, sad people making up lies about them. I don't get it, man. Oh, thanks, Dolphy, for the $5. You remember Wizards of the Coast's attempt to make Pokemon D&D for kids? Pokemon Junior. No, I don't know about that. I played the first chapter with my family, and they never released chapter 2. I'm guessing it didn't do well. I'll leave a comment on this video. I mean, you can, or you could just, like, tweet him, or... He's probably on Blue Sky. Or, tell him at a stream. Just say, just if you're gonna comment and say like, hey, you should go do something with MDB, then also include MDB says that MDB says that he loves you, or MDB says that you're awesome, or something like that. Let him know that I'm still throwing compliments his way because he's earned them. Always proud of him. Really want a Pokemon Conquest 2? Whenever I hear people talk about playing Pokemon Conquest, they always say they really like it. Aren't you and Silph Co both Canadian? Have you ever watched his videos? I saw some of them. No, Silph Spectre. No, I was thinking Silph Spectre. No, I saw some of his years ago. We used to talk a little bit. I think, isn't he doing really well now? Good for him. Envy says it's okay with your mom. His mom says you can go. That's funny. Can you beat the Dojo Master with only an Alakazam? Nah, I'm gonna get swept. Knock on his door, ask if he needs a vacuum cleaner. Okay, well, I hope he doesn't need a vacuum cleaner because mine's broken right now. It stopped working a couple weeks ago. And I let my landlord know, and they're gonna send a guy over to check if it's the central vac system, because it probably is. The central vac system here, it's ancient. It's from before I had the place. It's probably from when the house was built like 25 years ago. So, you know, it's probably just decrepit and needs to be replaced. Still Spectre, yeah, I misremembered. No, I talked to him a little bit in private way back in the day. I'm like 99% sure we're talking about the same guy. And I remember him being really nice. And I remember like once in a blue moon, I would see him pop up on my feed, and it looks like he's doing really well now. So very proud of him. He deserves a success. You got a central vac? Yeah. It came with the duplex. All right, I think I need to go heal because I'm low on power points. Am I like... let me check. Okay, no, sorry. I was gonna say, like, I'm leaning a little now. I'm, like, leaning back a little. Am I too low in frame? Now it looks fine. Do you make music, too? That's quite a bit of soundproofing. No, I don't. This is, just so that my voiceovers sound good. This is my job. Because here's the thing is, like, I got this place... And I don't own the place. It's just a duplex I rent for an exorbitant amount of money because it's Canadian. If I were to get the exact same place, same age, same everything in the United States, it would legit cost half. Canadian housing prices are horrible. So no, when I got this place, it was after I already blew up on Pokemon challenges. It was like almost a year in, so I knew the money was stable by then. And, so I let them know when I was coming in, like, you know, when I was picking out the place, and my real estate agent is related to the people who own the place, I said, like, would they be okay if I put sound foam all up around this room? Like, I don't know if you can see it, kind of. There's bass traps in the corner as well. That's what those black ones in the corner are. The bass traps do even more than the sound foam in terms of, like, getting rid of the reverb. And I was like, would they be okay with that? And they're like, yeah, should be fine. Like, will it cause any damage to the walls? And I said, it'll need to get repainted if I were to ever move and the foam comes down, but I'm okay with paying for the paint. And they're like, that's fine. And the landlords, they live in Jordan. They live overseas in the Middle East. When they sent someone from their family to come inspect the place, they just thought this room was really cool. So... every time I have anyone come over for like an electrician, a plumber, like I had a plumber here a couple weeks ago, who might be watching right now, I don't know. It turns out he's into Let's Plays. They always, you know, they do their work on the house, they're very professional, and then on their way out, I always know it's him, they're always like, real quick before I go, what's up with the room? Can I come in? And they want to come in and hear what it sounds like and talk a little bit, you know, and they always find the job really fascinating. Although that plumber is the first one to know what Let's Plays are, so he's a bro. I like him. Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan? I don't know. I mean, okay, this is Gen 3, so Hitmonlee's just better than Hitmonchan. Nah, I want Hitmonlee. Okay, first name I see in the chat is Dead Master. Kind of a cool name for Hitmonlee. Just barely fit. That's awesome. Release them both. That's fucked up. Better not get greedy. Damn. Stay and train at karate with us. Wouldn't it be train in karate? Train at karate feels weird. Emily's a better design if you look at him. He has arms too. Nothing stopping him from punching and kicking. That's true. That's true. Well, you could argue Hitmonchan also has legs. He called you a grunt. Yeah, that or he grunted at me. I'm not sure. What class is your favorite in D&D? Oh, I have no idea. I don't know anything about modern D&D classes. They all kind of play... Okay, they don't all play the same. What I mean to say is they all play more similarly to, like... I don't know how mages... Like, everyone has abilities now. Like lists of abilities and special moves. Whereas back in the day, it's like, you know, roll D whatever related to your weapon. And then add on strength or whatever. I don't know. It's been a really long time. You know, fighters nowadays aren't you roll your weapon damage. Fighters nowadays are you have this list of abilities like it's an MMO or something. Which isn't a bad thing. I think it adds a lot of variety to a lot of classes, which is very cool. But like that also means that every class is fundamentally completely different from how they were back in the day. So like I can't judge that at all now. Oh god, I got like jaw tension so gnarly right now. Oh my god. Yeah, nah, you know your jaw tension's bad when if you press behind your ear, yeah, that's pain. I'm good on the left. The right, it's all tight. I've been getting like neck tension up in the side here and in the back here, and it's been giving me tension headaches the last few days. I haven't had tension headaches in months, but you know, sometimes you just sleep a little wrong and something gets a little pulled and it gets bad for a few days. I'll be okay. I've had worse. Just drawing along as I watch. That's awesome. What are you working on? Okay, so we've cleared out the place. Sorry, I didn't catch if anyone answered. What level is our rivals team? Like 35-ish? God, Shadow is still such a low level. Oh, I gotta do the next song. Forgot I gotta go manual on that one. My jaw has the ability to click? Brother, I don't think that's an ability. I think that's an affliction. 40? Oh, we're not ready for that. Level 40 starter, damn. Man, I'm really supposed to grind, aren't I? All hail Shadow. What was it? Heroes Rise Again, obliterating everything that's not your friend? The lyrics to All Hail Shadow are very funny bad. When there's nothing left to lose, you win. No, man. If there's nothing left to lose, it's because you already lost everything. That doesn't mean you win. That means you've lost already. Wait, how do your Pokemon greet you when you get home unless you leave them out of your Pokeball, you neglectful Pokemon trainer? Are you guys liking the new soundtrack, by the way? I want opinions both from those of you live and those of you on the uploaded version. Because both of you matter to me. I need your opinions. Oh, I don't need Cool Spot at the front of the party right now. Might be. Do you have enough captures to get the experience share? No, I don't think so, but I can check. Hey, I haven't done an encounter on this route, have I? Does anyone remember for sure if I've done an encounter on this route? Because I don't think I have. This is from Deadly Premonition 2. No, Deadly Premonition 1. This is from the darts bar. This is from when we're playing darts. The song is called Big River Darts. Sounds like a trucker video game. Snorlax? I have Snorlax, but that's a different route. I gotta keep leveling Shadow and Gym Lead and Visuals. A lot of them. Venomoth on this route, right? Yeah, I think so. I know Venonat is on this route. I think Oddish is as well. Doesn't Deadly Premonition have good car music? It's got great car music, and every car has different music. The darts game was so good in that LP? Yes, it was. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play darts in that game. How many captures do you need for experience share? I think it's 50. Evolutions count as captures as well, though. So I got a few extra through that. But still 50, that's a lot. That music loop being bad is so egregious because in the video game it loops properly. So why would it not loop in the official soundtrack? Dude, I love... This is called Out of Freedom. It's from the Super Hide-Lied soundtrack. Not a very good video game, but I love this song. What's your opinion on Deadly Premonition 2? Seems like you had fun with it, but I don't think I've heard you talk about it. So I did a whole Let's Play of it for anyone who doesn't know. I like it a lot. I don't like it as much as Deadly Premonition 1. Me and What a Geek have talked about this a little bit since the LP on like why neither one of us like it as much as the first game. Part of it is that every dungeon is kind of the same in Deadly Premonition 2. But like, you don't like Deadly Premonition 1 because of the combat anyway. You like it because like the characters and the story and stuff, you know? And I think that's also why we decided we don't like Deadly Premonition 2 as much as Deadly Premonition 1, is it doesn't feel like you spend as much time with the characters. And the characters are the strongest part of a Deadly Premonition game. Now, maybe part of that is that I did every single side quest in Deadly Premonition 1, and I didn't do every one in 2. I did a lot, but not all of them. Do you like Poliwrath more or Politoad when you want to evolve a Poliwhirl? I don't know Politoad's moves or stats at all, so I can't really make a good judgment on that. What type is it again? Is it Psychic Water? Dude, if I turn this front light off, is it gonna like annihilate the lighting of the stream? Yes. Oh, my camera's trying to bring up the brightness. No, that looks like ass. I gotta turn it back on. Sorry, I'm squinting a bit and it's not helping my jaw muscles. I'm turning the lights down a little. Is that too dim? Is this too dim, guys? Sorry, I put on full blast for a funny. Okay, how's that? That's a little dimmer. That's a little more tolerable. The jaw tension is rough. Is pure water, but it's better special attack. Yeah, I figured it's a special attacker. What if I put a spotlight directly behind my head and I'm lit entirely by that, so I'm just like a shadow? I'm Noob Cybot. Do you have a diffuser you can slap over? Like, they kind of have like built-in diffusers. It's just, they're still bright as hell, and one's right behind the camera. I'm okay with MDB sitting in the dark. I mean, I could always just turn my webcam off. That's true. What if I make the light really, really warm? Because I can pick the color temperature. Like, what if I, where's the option? Whoa. Okay, what if I make it really, really cold light? Oh no, that feels lifeless. There we go, that's what I had it on before. MDB Live After Dark. Shave your head and use your head as a spotlight. Well, like, bounce a spotlight off my shiny head. My head's not very shiny, though, because whenever I do shave my head, I still shampoo it. Because that's how you, like, clean the top of your head. Sometimes people don't know this. Some bald people don't know you still need to shampoo your bald head, because that's how you get, like, the oil off. That's how you keep your head from being, like, unnecessarily shiny and gross, and you keep the skin healthy, is you still use shampoo and conditioner. You just don't need very much, like a tiny little bit. You use soap? Oh, don't use bar soap on the top of your head. Bar soap shouldn't be used on your face, and the top of your head skin is the same skin as your face. It's not good. It's body soap is too harsh for it. I hope you're at least moisturizing the top of your head. Because body soap is going to strip all of the oil out of it. Okay. Do I just grind more on that route, or do I catch a Pokemon? See, this is difficult, because the next things I can do to make progress is either the Fire Gym, which I gotta go through Pokemon Mansion, but, you know, Fire Gym is the next major thing, or the rival fight. And I don't really feel like we're ready for either, but we're probably more ready for the Fire Gym. We'll have to change it up. Give it a try. See if it does you any good. Yeah, I haven't done Seafoam Island yet. Jim? You mean Oya? Oh yeah, Oya. Here it is. O-Y-H. That's what the sign says. You can't deny. Be careful in the Fire Gem. My Nuz, I lost my Venusaur. Ah, you see, that's not a problem for me, because I, an intellectual, have already made my Venusaur faint. Oh, wait. Hold on, before we go in here. I need more Pokeballs. Didn't I spend like 1 million trying to catch something? I think I did. If he's like Blaine, though, it'll be an easy Fire Gym. No, he's not as easy in this one. Okay, I'll buy like 9 more. If it was Gen 1, he'd be very easy. Faint that starter! Tangela took like 14 Great Balls, something like that. Yeah, it was pretty brutal. Yeah, new encounter whenever the hell it happens. I just got up 2 floors without an encounter. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, where's this encounter? Hey, I love coughing. It's my favorite pastime. He's totally gonna poison me. Okay, not yet, not yet. Yeah, that was a long walk for no encounter. That was my first time ever commenting on your streams. Love your content. Thank you. I appreciate that. You always name your coughing James. That's awesome. Real fans of the show. The real G's out there who watched my Let's Play Pokemon Stadium, they all named their coughings Wingsy. We fought a Weezing whose nickname was Zingui. Zingui. Did I say Wingsy the first time? I don't know English. Oh, right, I gotta look away. Okay, first name I see in the chat. I'm naming my coughing after you. Dirkbert. I like that name. Just making sure I spelled it right. Dirkbert. It reminds me of my favorite FCW wrestler, Dirk Dickbutt. Man, I was really emotional when Dirk Dickbutt won the main event and the opener of WrestleMania 30. And I'm really loving, I really loved his AEW run, his retirement and everything. It was really touching stuff. Been following him since his days as Ring of Honor champ. Only the real G's will get what the fuck I'm talking about right now. And to be never learned to speak. Don't crit me. I don't like how much damage that did. If that was a crit, I would have fainted. That's what, a 1 in 24? I think that's the crit chance in these games. I should be more careful. Poco Loco, this is what he's good for. He is unlikely to get unexpectedly one-shot. Oh my god, the tension's up here now. It's like above my cheekbone. Didn't even know there's muscle there to get tight. Oh, I guess, you know, no, it makes sense that there's muscle right there. Oh, that's sore to the touch. What am I doing trying to run away? You got a shiny Weezing in Let's Go EV Nuzlocke and named it Zingui? That's awesome. Shiny Weezing's kinda cool. I don't know, it's got a weird look. I gotta check something on the back of my camera. I just noticed I can see in the reflection. I wanna see if the display turned on. Oh, it's on this time. Yesterday, the display, I turned the camera off and on a few times and the display just didn't show up on the back, and I thought that was really weird. Because I wanted to redo my white balance, but now I see the display is on. I don't know why. I didn't change anything. See ya, Dolphy. You should rewatch the Pokemon Stadium Let's Play. I agree. You should also tell all of your friends to go watch the Pokemon Stadium Let's Play, and you should link it to all of them. In fact, you should just link them all, like, most of the videos that I do, incessantly. And, like, try and organize watch parties to watch it together just to get them to watch it. And then, like, tell them to tell all of their friends that they need to watch me as well. You know, like, kind of like a multi-level marketing scheme, but in convincing people to watch my show. And while you're at it, send me all of your money. Send me all of your money, every single paycheck you get from now until the rest of time. I think this sounds like a great idea. I think I'm really onto something here with this one. This is a great idea. Charmander, that's a weird fish. I still say that, and people have no idea what I'm talking about. Flavored text in Pokemon Mansion is kind of cool about Mewtwo. It is really cool. Sending 284 right now? Hell yeah. Ooh, are we starting a cult? We could. There's like 96 of, well, I count. There's 97 of us here. Most cults are smaller than that. We could start a cult. And then you could get addicted to the cult, like some kind of cultaholic. I don't know. I gotta workshop that name. I think maybe it's taken. Oh yeah, you could send me money emojis. That's like the same thing. See, you are king. MDB ordained by God. Oh, I forgot I was ordained by God. Man, he really did me a solid on that one, didn't he? Not a fan, guys. Sorry. I need more fans in here. Can everyone post fans in the chat? We need more fans. Mah-Dry-Brethren. I'm all in for the cult idea. You know what? I think we gotta start a cult. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. That would solve most of my problems. YouTube slashing my impressions? Way past my prime? Start a cult. Worked for Onision. He deserves to be made fun of. I'll only join a cult if you release more Nancy Drew Let's Plays. I can make that happen. We're all taking mints together? Yeah, we're all taking the poisoned mints together to go to Planet Zion or whatever the hell. What was that cult called? Heaven's Gate? Is that the one that drank the Kool-Aid? Elrond strats. Elrond strat when in need worked. That's amazing. Yeah, let me just use the strats of my boy Elron Hubbard. Flavor Aid, but yes. Oh, right. It wasn't Kool-Aid, it was Flavor Aid, some knockoff. I don't even think that they have that here in Canada. We're gonna grow a mint tree, because if so, I'm in. Yes, but one of you has to figure out how to do that, because I don't know how. Alright, so, you know what messes me up? In red, the secret key, I think, is on that table. No! In red, Solar Beam is on that table, and the secret key is down there. In Fire Red, the key is down... One's in one place on one version, one is in the other place on the other version, and I forget which one's which. I think the key is down here on red, and that's Solar Beam. But in Fire Red, which is what we're playing, that is the key. Down there is Solar Beam. And I never remember which one's which. I think. Camera just died? Oh, fuck it. Probably overheated. I'm thinking of Jonestown? Oh, I'm thinking of Jonestown. Oh, let me turn the camera off. Alright, I physically reached over and turned the camera off. I will turn it back on later. Oh, fuck. Looks beautiful. No more squinting for— oh yeah, I could turn off the lights. Oh, that feels better. Wow, it's me during a Zoom meeting. Yeah. Okay, this was the key. I was right. But I think in red, the key is down here. But maybe I'm wrong. Now MDB can do weird faces and we wouldn't know. I'm always doing a weird face. Have you looked at my face? I have a very expressive face. I think it may be too dim now, you think? Do you like that the webcam overlay box is still there? I can get rid of that too, but it's kind of funnier if I keep it. Hey, so I should probably support your channel more, but at the end of the year, last year, I was in the 0.1% of your viewers and it's all Pokemon challenges. That's insane. Maybe, look, if you're watching that much of the challenges, maybe you gotta check out the Let's Plays. I think at that point, you just have a crippling addiction to me. Which, first of all, I'm sorry. That's not an easy one. I hope you can get over that one day. But two, yeah, you'd probably like the Let's Plays. Okay, so I own 36 Pokemon. Not enough for an experience share. Man, it's a hard to get experience share in this game. Okay, I definitely want to fight all the trainers in here. But we're dropping a save. See-through cam is trippy. It is, isn't it? I'm dropping a save because I should probably work on a little other stuff. And also, it's really late, and I don't want to risk keeping my girlfriend up forever, even though she's fine with me streaming while she's in bed. But I know that she's also working tomorrow, and I would like to be kind because I want to check up on her and make sure that this isn't too distracting or anything. You know. So, I think I'm gonna wrap up here. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I'll get this whole thing uploaded on the channel sometime within the next 3 or 4 hours. It'll be up in the playlist, and then it'll go up public, like usual. And then you can catch me on my stream again tomorrow. When I stream tomorrow. Maybe I'll do Wrestling Empire tomorrow. I'm either going to do that either tomorrow or on Saturday. I'll probably do it tomorrow. I think I'm going to do it tomorrow, but don't hold me to that. Until next time, have a nice day.